Okay, let's jump into game number 1. And dogao. What colors do we want to give those people? I think I will go with BacT in blue, dogao in red, and dogao is playing Malians here, a civilization, as mentioned several times. Nice man-at-arm opening, can go scouts, can go archers, all alike. And MbL will join us from game 2 onwards, he said. We have a very wallable map here, quite nice woodline and everything at the front, very controllable here. dogao has shown against the max though to wall a bit smaller and more wall his resources. Nice gold, berries. It is a reasonable map for KOTD Arabia in my opinion. Interested to see what he will open against the Vikings though, a civilization that we rarely see to go for too much cavalry, but arguably the civilization with the strongest economy, probably together with Chinese, and seems like a wallable map here at the bottom as well. Freaking Chris and freaking Andy, it's the same guy, guys. Mr. Yo played already? He played yesterday. Exclamation mark bracket. And this is the time to ask for your predictions. BacT left hand side, dogao right hand side. I will go for 1-3. Kinikov goes for 3-2 dogao. Doesn't really know where left and right is. 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 3-1, 3-1 dogao. Another one not really knowing where left and right is. 3-1, 1-3, 3-2. Ay. Okay. The left, maybe I need better visualization. Like this is the left side, guys, and this is the right side. But okay, my mistake. I shouldn't ask something before making sure that everyone knew the same terms. Where's MbL? Norway. When listing scores, like in tennis, list the winning score first, Immo. Okay. Why not do it like in soccer and the home team first? Unless it's American soccer, then it's the away team first. No idea who ever came up with that. Oh, dogao goes for the small walls here. Okay, yeah, I don't mind them too much. Zoomies. Okay. We're so polite. Yeah, that can't be it. Why Americans? Yeah. You're German. Why you said soccer? Weil wenn ich Fußball gesagt hätte, natürlich nur die Hälfte der Leute verstanden hätte, worüber wir reden. Deswegen versuche ich englische Begriffe zu benutzen. If you know what I mean. So, I think that made sense. No German unless it's Monday, dude. He asked. Okay. I hope your mother will recover from that burn, though. How many languages can you speak? 3. English, German, and the language of love. Well, the scout is getting some hits. And dogao fully walled already here and has to be pretty happy. That was bad. Thanks. Guys, your head shaking is my applause. I'm very thankful. Klingonian? I'm not sure if Klingonian is really the language of love. BacT only goes for 2 militia here. Didn't even collect another 10 gold. And dogao? What is he playing here? Is now clicking up. So it's just going to be pop 22 being fully walled. No biggie here. Are you a goth or a Teuton? I don't know what a Teuton is. So I would say I'm just nearly. More interesting prediction for the set will be how many times BacT paused during the game. That is more interesting. Okay. I have different ideas of entertaining and interesting. Why is it so expensive to highlight a message? To make sure that I read out every highlighted message ever. And so that people feel really special. Just think about it. If it was cheaper, just a spam of highlighted messages, that would be like really bad and could be really confusing. But now I can give you love. For example, Lirakor, he is a special guy. Junk is not junk. Okay. Is there a build order to the language of love? It's too complex, my man. Okay, goes for the stable here, Mr. dogao. Nice. Spamming highlighted messages with one of the 1,000 different ways to tilt MbL. Only 1,000 ways to tilt MbL? He must have really matured. By the way, this Palisade is going down to 100 HP already. Huh. Do you even react to this? Maybe I do. Ay. What's your thought on the Lord's performance yesterday? Well, I did upload a 2.5 hour video where I discussed the performance for 2.5 hours. If you have another questions after watching that, then you can ask a bit more specifically. How many Cavaliers should I do? Oh god. Okay. Now our 3rd level memes will be created. Like, how many Cavaliers do I need to upgrade banana on my pizza for the language of love? Where's MbL? No way. And okay, so 1 archer range, and he will join us for starting in game 2. What is love? I don't know, but if you find out, please tell me.
Imagine being subbed to a AoE 2 only streamer while don't even playing the game. Nilly think. Nilly Wallolo.
Okay. Archer range now being built by dogao. We'll go for some skirmishes. Full standard archer play here by BacT. Walls now completely finished here. And so most people saw dogao being the favorite going into the set. What's the most intriguing tournaments coming up? Want to cheer Nilly and Jordan again? Well, that will be very easy for you. There's the 2v2 Nations Cup coming up then. So cheering for Nilly and Jordan will be very easy for you. Don't hurt me. No more. Now I feel a bit obliged to answer to every highlighted message. I hope it ends one day. Scout still with the map control. BacT, warning a bit. It is a bit annoying, but not too much should happen. The question is who is transitioning into cast rate a bit earlier, and then the question is, will someone feel like an aggressive siege workshop will be good for them? Okay, I will stop reading highlighted message now. We'll focus a bit on the game because I know the moment MbL joins, we won't be able to talk about anything deep anymore. Skirms now moving out. Builds a gate behind this one. 6 skirms out on the field. 3 scouts. Won't take the hit. And fletching now coming as well. Scout actually very aggressive here by BacT. Brazilian against Vietnamese players, so the ping shouldn't be like super good, but should still be absolutely playable nowadays with the E. More skirmisher production and only 3 villagers on gold. There could be an option to send some more, mix in some archers. There could be the option to send more on gold, build a market. For now, it just skirmishes, delays his castle age timing a bit more. And that's a very favorable engagement if BacT gives it to dogao. Scout a bit annoying, tries to distract a bit, but yeah, dogao not really the guy that easily gets distracted. Did BacT lose a villager? He is 2 ahead. Is wheelbarrow even? Maybe some idle TC, because KD at the moment, 1 loss. I assume that was a spearman. I would be really surprised if that was a villager in some way. Stable now from BacT. So wants to counter those skirmisher scouts. And is going for the counter attack. Shouldn't really get too much done. Overchop in 75 wood. So that's not going to happen too quickly. Archer lost here. Second unit lost of the game. And, well, dogao doesn't seem to be too impressed by this attack. How good is your Turkish, Nearly? I'm not sure if I know anything. Can you tell us again in which tourney was the biggest upset you talked about earlier? You can just watch the VOD and get it. Archer without fletching. Second archer range now. Does he have a blacksmith? Oh yeah, he does. At the left hand side. It's getting fletching now. Okay, that makes more sense. Both players on the way to Castle Age. BacT a minute earlier. The eco of Vikings carrying a bit here. What do you say about co-casting with Lorena? Who is that? Can you bring back the Jordan AI cast later? Well, we will have the real Jordan, so... yeah. I think I prefer the real one. Archer's now moving out. Still no one really going for the Siege World Cup. Who are you rooting for this game? Hera or Tato? I obviously love both. It's a really tough one. I don't mind either player winning. Probably slightly more love for Tato, but like I'm not sad no matter what happens. Lorena is a meme name for T90's girlfriend. Huge things over on his channel. Okay. Cool story, bro. Double stable and archer range now here. Doesn't allow himself to overchop that area. And 80% castle age. What can he do against those archers? 3 skirmishes still around. BacT actually with a nice snipe here. And now we need to get the knights out. Will be somewhat annoying here. We'll find some more kills against those skirmishes. Obviously not the most important unit at the moment. Which game of the KOTD3 is the best game according to introduce someone to AoE2? That's a great question. Out of the games that already were played? Probably Nikov versus Doubt. If you want to show them a full series, like showing them a 2.5 hour series doesn't make a lot of sense. So just keep it short and refreshing, explain them the basics, and see how easily stuff gets punished. And I don't mean that bad at all, right? I think it makes way more sense to show them one, maybe 40-minute game than trying to show them a full series. If you want to go for the full series, like you asked, then probably go for a short one. Is Farimba Cavalier worth it? Absolutely, unless your opponent obviously gets onto Mass, War Chief, Berserkers. dogao trying to buy some time for himself. Now builds the Siege Workshop. Luckily, he's still walled. Both players playing it very defensively. And that feels very much like a repeat of dogao versus Max, honestly. Like, both players walled, running around, and somehow the Max came out ahead. All games from Max are good to introduce. I wouldn't know why. Nearly, are you going to let Hera ever cast with you again? I would say that's likely. Klaus, go back to T90. Berserker help a better counter to cavalry. Probably Pike. Simply because it doesn't cost you gold. But Berserkers obviously are way better against every other unit. Oh, that villager tried to save himself. So many villager kills. Oh, we already have ballistics. Okay, 3 villager kills here. Knights now coming around. That should be a clear up. And running around here will find some kills. Instantly replaces places the TC here. And those crossbow will all die. Villager count relatively even, quite to my surprise. Obviously hand card advantage, but farm upgrade behind. Mangonel should come over, finds a lovely spot in the oasis here. Mangonel didn't really chase this one down, was a bit idle there. Somewhat disappointing, more knights going down, and BacT did take a really good fight here. And ground attack. Oh no, not ground attack, just shooting into the water. Hits his own knights now, and maybe just shoot behind them might be the option. Finally, they are going down, and indeed, they clear up there. 5 HP left on that one. Leaves the Mangonel while he tries to counterattack with the knights potentially. 2 T3s make it 3 TCs against 3 TCs on the other end as well. Eco looks pretty much in shambles. Look at that. Not really replacing the farms too easily. Heavily overchopped over there. And misplacing some farms. Crossbow count. Back up to 17 behind this one. Obviously didn't really took the foot of the gas. Horse culling out to even it out. And the archer actually escaped. That is so weird. Mangonel didn't really finish off the job. And yeah, preventing the overchop now here still could be open though. That one could be raidable. dogao relatively active. Now goes in. Eats the conversion. I think that would be a good spot for BacT. Look at how clumped up he's sitting there. Whew. One Velez or Vivi. Exclamation mark bracket. MbL is joining for game number 2. So Mangonel Knights seem to be the play here. Obviously some Knights to counter that could be an option, but goes for the Pikeman direction now. Only 21 farmers, so shouldn't really have too much floating food. If he wants to keep his 3 TCs running at the moment. Maybe pulling some villages away from gold might be an option. 16 on gold. If you don't produce any crossbow at the moment, not my favorite choice. Goes for some Monka as one knight still around. It's getting cleared up by 2. Scouts are running around, trying to get some more control here. Pretty happy that BacT made it that far into the tournament. Had some sloppy performance there in Red Bull. Didn't really adjust to those settings too well. But, well, when we are going back to the roots, he is back to performing as well. Obviously tough first matchup for him there against the Viper. dogao also getting clapped by the Max. Both eating 3 zeros there. But I think they will have easier performances now. Not facing such massive beasts. Remember that in the case Viper wins and dogao wins, they will actually have a rematch the Max against dogao. Could be an interesting one. Well, we see the Mangonel push continuing. More eco upgrades flying in for dogao. Scorpion gets an okay shot in. Needs a second one. But honestly, with monks behind, that is not doing too much. How about put them heat? Jimmy Bucket is a straight up beast. I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you talk about conversions? Ask the same question in between matches again. One monk now going for the conversion here. Pikeman around and taking this one. I think that's enough pikemen to kill the front line. More pikemen coming over as well. Was that really the fight that dogao wanted to take? I think if you have like 10 more skirmishes, that's so much better for you. BacT with the hold. BacT with the lead. He is behind in villagers, but still handcard ahead. And now should have the way better army. Pikeman, crossbow, some monks behind this one against the guy that goes full 4 stables and some scorpions behind this one. Not too crazy about this. We need more than one scorpion on the field. We need more against those pikemen. Imp upgrade not too far away here if I look at those numbers. Villager goes down. Scorpion in some problems as well. Gold relatively exposed. It just feels like dogao is going for only one unit, and BacT, well, he went for 3 barracks against that one. Went for the pikeman production +1/+1, obviously more HP, being the Viking player as well. So, he's doing all the right steps. Wanted to go for the quick wall here, a bit too late though. Those high HP pikemen are quite underrated. Does it make a big difference? Let's take a look. 63, we are doing 1-1. Yeah, it takes one more hit. You have to 7-hit instead of 6-hit. Against Malians, wouldn't Berserks be great? Yeah. Surely a strong choice. Oh, don't tell me this is open. Don't tell me this is open. Don't tell me this is... It was open. But he saw the knights come in there and could get the house there in time. Lovely move. Surely. And knights, well, now they're having problems. They are really having problems finding any kills. That could be a fight they win, but is it a fight that really excites them? Well, clearing up the crossbow. Pikemen are still taking okay-ish fight. And crossbow even running away. TC is helping out behind this. Well, BacT actually opening this area. I think he needs to rewall with the villager. No, what? dogao is not committing there. He just needs to shoot through 3 crossbows and then could have raided the economy. Could have been his way to kind of get an advantage in this game. Crossbow needs to run back as well. Will be an imp pretty soon. Not too many upgrades for the pikes. Then can go for one more defense upgrade, for one more attack as well. And I really wanted to upgrade those to Arbalest. Can't now because most of them died. Down to 10 crossbows only. Now time to regroup. I think this is the perfect spot for double blacksmith here for BacT. Because you kind of want to get 4 upgrades all at the same time now. Oh, that's a really tight choke though. Oh, that's so good for pikemen. And crossbow behind, goes for bracer first. And yeah, would love to get defense upgrades. Arbalest upgrade is now coming in as well. And Scorpion is going down again. From that range, I think chemistry wouldn't be a bad choice. Just so weird that dogao just refuses to build more units than this. Than knights. Oh, that was a bit of an overextension. But once bracer kicks in, that's just so much better against those 2 monks around as well. Get some damage from distance, and soon those knights in cast age won't do anything. And finally we have the transition into skirmishes here. Oh, builds a castle in the center, but that's not with too many villagers here. Sends 8 at the moment. dogao might get it up. It's not spotted, but the army is actually going into that direction. Oh, will be tricky. Will be a tricky spot. Castle. Oh, there's one mangle around. The knight actually patrolling a bit. Gets a bit distracted. Does BacT still not see it? He now sees it. Castle is at a solid 50% now. Somebody's just getting sniped down. Skirmish is still non-elite, non-botkin. So they wouldn't really add too much in this fight. Mangle shoots. Okay, goes for some more villager kills. Down to 3 villagers working now. That castle will be the knight, surely. Is dogao sending more villagers? Is he waiting for the skirms to move forward? So many knights going down. And that was a very one-dimensional game thus far. Just through the center. Couldn't really play the mobility card. Villagers killed quite nicely. And those skirmishes without any defense upgrades. You think, okay, 4 defense is fine. But actually doing 10 damage. So they are 6-shotting those skirmishes quite nicely down now. More pikemen moving forward. Remember, no halberdiers there for Vikings, but you have more HP on your pikemen. And also you can upgrade war chief later, or chieftains later, which gives you more attack against cavalry if we get to that situation. Need to micro back a bit. Still no castle from BacT if I saw that correctly. Would love to see one here get some traps out. Pikemen around now, raiding here quite nicely. That knight actually converted and is now ready to do some pain here. Cavalier upgrade coming over. dogao just so active with his Cavaliers. And just goes for so much more. Look at that. 6 only. 2 more in the queue. Just constantly had to use them to get his castle up and prevent the Arbalest from advancing there. Lovely game to start off this set. Pop 160, more expansion here. Not the greatest macro ever by BacT. Expands towards that angle. Goes for TC number 5. We'll find some more kills against those knights that are just trying to go for the gold. Not really happening. And tries to micro away from that. But with so many shots, some of them still connecting. That TC, I think, will go up. The knight's simply too far away. Arbalest will find another angle. Raid still at the top. Skirmishers trying to do their job, but remember, guys, Malians do not got Bracer. Therefore, the elite skirms, not the craziest thing ever. At least you get the last defense upgrade. So better than for Franks, for example. Attacking into Men-at-Arms now. Could be a potential switch. Cavaliers are coming over. Trap or castle now at that end. BacT maybe wants to go berserks also to counter the potential champion direction that dogao could be opting for. So far we didn't see the longsword tag, and barracks count is at only 1. Samkarl's good against everything that BacT has at the moment, but yeah, berserks could just be an easy counter to that. Look at that, 17 idle villagers here by BacT without really getting raided, without being forced. Yeah, he got raided, but those were idle before. And yeah, macro just not super on point. Thumpering could have been an early upgrade as well. Extra gold here. Is that spotted by BacT? No, it doesn't have any vision there. Did he see that gold at the other side? No, misses both extra gold spots. dogao has vision of that, and it just feels like such a repeat of the Max against dogao games, how those are playing out. Like both walled, both macro oriented, not the craziest, both going for army, trying to find some loopholes, neither player making any big plays, neither player making any big mistakes, and therefore we're going into an even imp game. But the Max always kind of looked ahead there. And in this one, dogao in an okay spot. Not having too much control either. Would love to see him get chemistry to increase his damage output. Next defense upgrade could be nice. Goes indeed for supplies. So going for the champion direction. We call them champ cards because with Malians they have the crazy defensive armor. And the same goes for Huskarls. That's why we are the funny guys merging those two names. Pikeman here at the other side. Gebettos versus Berserks, I don't really know. I would assume relatively even. It's just a unit that you need to micro so much. Why no one makes Lightcap versus Skirms? Well, Vikings Lightcap is close to the worst in the game, I believe. Right? You don't have the last defense upgrade. You don't have ballistics. And your eco setup wasn't great for BacT. He had only 38 farmers. So, Lightcap not really a thing. Traps now easily getting that one in the center. And, just feels like tech switches from dogao were late as well here. Didn't really go directly into the champion tag. Only one barracks. Did like get so many upgrades there. Now he is adding some more over here. But without too much siege out for him. Pop 160 against 200. Just feels though BacT, if we go into the super late game with all the trash units, then it feels like Malians should be really good with their automatically shooting TCs, with their light cap with endless amount of damage output, and as we just said, Vikings trash really well fitting the name there. Not having halberdiers. The light cav is so bad as well. So I think we need to see a push pretty soon by him and trying to finish the game or at least get a significant advantage. Kind of sad that BacT didn't really focus on relics for quite some time. is sitting at 0 while dogao already secured 3 for himself. 64 farmers for him, 5 on gold, but as we mentioned earlier, still gets some control here, gets some vision over that area, raids some more of the gold. Expansion there, stopped by the 2 pikemen for now. Man-at-arm tech now as well here. Oh, interesting, BacT. Well, obviously Vikings Man-at-arms, or Vikings champions just wreck Malian champions. Having the last attack upgrade and more HP should be really lovely for them. If we get to that scenario though. Oh, and that castle. How did it... Oh yeah, traps over here at the right hand side. Longsword man tech now. Okay, now the turn swordsmen coming in. And as you can see, 8 armor here. The Arbalest only doing 2 damage per shot. This one could be a pretty solid fight for dogao. Should wreck through that one. Skirmishers could maybe even micro and try to fight down the Arbalest. Not really happening. But first of all, killing all the pikemen. Maybe that's a spot where you mix in some more light cav. Not really queuing up anything in that regard. Goes for champion, and you see how he mowed down through the front army. That trap easily dying. Can he find the kill on the other 2? Took BacT kind of by surprise, all this. Cavaliers now coming over, and BacT 200 swordsman tech only now, while his opponent already is sitting at champions. Those 2 traps still firing away. Light cav now coming in, as you can see. Even lacking the second defense upgrade for now. That's mainly because not researching though. dogao seems dead. I think dogao is winning. I'd take dogao's situation here over BacT's. Pretty sure. Like, he gets the extra gold spots as well. I don't think we can even go for too many champions, right? No relics. Yeah, a lot of farms. Builds even more farms. But no extra gold. 3-0 relics. I think this is looking good for dogao. Farimba now coming in as well. Wouldn't be surprised if light cav upgrade. Oh yeah, we already see it. Does BacT see the gold at the left? He didn't see it earlier. Sees the one at the right. And yeah, that one pretty close. Oh god, that's so unfortunate for him. Did build an outpost to find it, but missed it barely there. Strategic pause now. Trying to take a look at the tech tree potentially. Trying to take a smoke break. Just BacT thinks here. Finally, the defense armor for the skirmishers coming in as well. dogao 100% won this one. 100% is a high number, my man. Would love to see the TCs constantly firing with the castle age upgrade from the castle. Yeah, the castle age upgrade from the castle. Unique tech there. What is Farimba for? It adds 5 more attack on your cavalry. So all of a sudden, instead of +4, they get +9, those scouts. So 3 + 9 scouts, or when we have light cav, it is 7 + 7. BacT is still in a reasonable position. I like his castles, but no gold. I think that will be the main problem. How much gold does he have left? 1k, 1.8k here. Not +9, they lack the last attack upgrade. Trust me, it is 3 + 9 for scouts. And 7 + 7 for light cav. You're wrong. Like, scouts get +2 from feudal age. That's why scouts get 3 + 9. And every other unit gets 7 + 7. I trust Neely. Good boy. What do you think will be the most unexpected Civ pick in this tournament? Portuguese. Champion tech now over here. Turks. Turks would be really unpredicted, but I don't think we will see it. Still can't believe no one picked Teutons. Why didn't you pick Teutons? You banned it, right? Ooh, who banned it? Guild's now coming in. And you see dogao setting himself up for the late game. So much better there as well. Just really knows how important gold will be. Now you see 0 on gold due to the raid here. Compared to 19 on gold, plus 3 relics. Just has to be active there. And that's an army in the center that won't achieve anything. Like without any siege follow-up, that is not really an army that will do so much. Why are Teutonic Knights so slow? Because they weigh 2 tons. Oh boy. Champions now diving in here, trying to get the trap kill. Indeed, they do. Traps around. We'll find another kill, most likely. Champions active here, and dogao is just everywhere now. Maybe attacking here. Raid with like 5 Arbalest could be lovely. Not even sure if he attacked in that direction. Look at how many resources he's floating. Just crazy stuff. Some hand cannoneers if you want to go wild, but hand cannoneers are really bad against Arbalest, so let's better not think about that one. 180 pop against 170, but I fear that BacT might be dropping quite a bit. Now the attack through the center, and now we compare the champions. Look at that, 84 HP, plus 4 attack, and we have 70 HP, and plus 2 attack. So will be a significant difference. Now the heal advantage as well. Those traps are dying. dogao is just wasting Arbalest behind this, tickling with 2 damage per shot. Numbers simply better for dogao, but there was also some focus on the traps. Meanwhile, in the minimap, you still see the raid left-hand side, some raid prepared at the right-hand side. I would love to see bombard cannons again by Mr. dogao here. Would love to see him being active. Gets another raid in there, still keeps that light cav. And BacT wants to get some more vision. Oh, that will be more and more villagers dying. Gets another castle up here, dogao. Just setting himself up so well for the late game. BacT. And that's what I said earlier, right? We wanted to see the switch into either berserkers or maybe some siege and try to make the game end quicker by BacT pushing through the center. He prolonged it so much, didn't really go for the siege. Some slow traps, and dogao could stall it out. And I think now with Malian simply is in the better spot. BacT finally sees the gold at the left-hand side. Sends some pikemen now. But just look at the setup here. That should be barracks. Oh, archer ranges. Okay, I think 2 barracks here could make a lot of sense. Just champions raid that area. While I see 1 relic gone on the minimap. Indeed, BacT now got onto 1, but compare the relic gold. Just started 90 gold to over 2k relic gold already gathered for Mr. dogao. And yeah, that really shows you how much earlier he was and how much he benefited from that. Woodline at the front. Oh, actually is wood running out? We have some over here. Obviously none in the back. That is BacT's main woodline at the moment, together with that one. Oh, that is ugly. So dogao maybe should even switch his angle of attack and try to attack from here. If that castle falls, there's no protection of the woodlines. Still enough stone for dogao to build in another castle. In general, lots of resources here for dogao. Does he want to take this engagement again? Archer range is not really producing at the moment. Mainly champions from both players. Light cav mixed in as well. Pushing that one back. And look at all this red at the minimap. Raid number 1. Raid number 2. Raid number 3. Raid number 4 at the bottom. And that's a massive one as well. Now jumped on the TC. And TC shouldn't really do that much damage. Some champions coming over for the defense, but I think that TC might still fall. Hoardings now even being tech, an upgrade that we rarely see. Gives you more HP on your castles. And I think only costs wood and food, so in general, an underappreciated upgrade. Especially in late game if we get into the trap wars. But at the moment, BacT not really the guy that has the traps out. BacT the guy that loses the traps for now. Champions continuing here. And look at that raid left-hand side. Lots of villagers dying here. Didn't have the stone to build a defensive castle. TC had to be some tiles away. BacT dropping below pop 150. But dogao, he traded off quite some army as well. but still 120 villagers, 40 army for him. BacT sitting at only 85 villagers. Some more in the queue though. But look at that, constant raids over and over again. And 14 damage. Oh, it actually still 4 hit villagers with 1 HP left at some point. As you can see, 1 HP, but then got the last hit off. And that raid continues as well. 81 farmers here, and I honestly think that is a good play, a good approach to play Malians, right? I think we never saw chieftains as well, so that infantry could just deal with that so much easier. Another raid here by dogao, and he's just annoying AF. dogao if not dropping. That's an interesting way of saying it. Which would you rather be in this match? Like on KOTD Arabia, Malians, on Ladder Arabia, Vikings. Yeah, Vikings clearly needs a buff. How can you play this civilization? dogao should really get some farmers. Yeah, 83 is disgustingly low. Is he even trying to build any light cav? Oh, builds a castle here at the side, so puts his resources to use. We'll find some more villager kills. BacT finishes the TC. Those villagers will die. Drops down to pop 110. 190 for dogao. And MbL, get ready. Game number 2 will start pretty soon. This castle might not even fall. BacT might realize, okay, this game is just over. He had so many good spots for himself and couldn't really finish the game there. Strong economy didn't really carry him. Interesting game, honestly. How the full knights were punished so much with the pikemen, but then we didn't have the follow-up there by BacT. Didn't really go and punish the lack of skirmishes of dogao. I think some rams, some more pikemen, and really go for it is the way to go. Had 40 idols, yeah. The macro wasn't really there either. And dogao has to be happy winning that one. It looked shaky at times, but not shaky enough. Grabbing this one. KD, well, 10% better for him. Getting 50 more kills in this over 1 hour game. Massive amount of food advantage for him. Just went for so many light cav there. And BacT had the Castle Age timing. dogao, 0 army arriving Castle Age. I think that should be the timeline, right? Look at that. He had like 3 skirmishers left. And then dogao with the knights, the mangonels did somewhat crawl back. And BacT also losing a lot of his crossbows before imping. If you remember that. Normally, Vikings play very defensively. I remember Lan is like super good at that. Realizing how to play defensively, not losing his army. And then he has the Arbalest. And then he can use this timing window to really smash with his high-tech Arbalest bracer units. But couldn't really achieve that. The first best of 5 today was the rewatch. That was Vivi Velez. I liked it. But if you have limited amount of time, it's probably the other 3 sets of the day might be a more interesting one. Ambi!
Hello.
Who are you talking to?
You, hello?
Hello!
Hello?
Hello!
Yeah. You hear me?
Yes!
Are you listening?
I am.
Okay.
Did you see game number 1?
Oh shit, I need to patch.
But you led it yesterday, yeah, true.
Yes.
Okay. A bit too loud, people say. Okay.
Loud?
Slightly. 169%. No.
Hi, Nini.
MbL, you're late, says my chat.
What? Well, I'm cleaning my apartment. It was like... I like to... Like, I always like... wait with cleaning everything until the day I really feel like it. And today I really felt like it. So... I decided to clean, and then I was like, since the game was so fast with Vivi and Velez, then I needed more time to clean, so I extended it nearly. Okay, let's go.
So, what did you do in your extended cleaning?
I cleaned. I did all the dishes. I cleaned the kitchen. I vacuum cleaned. I cleaned the bed table. I cleaned the table. I cleaned the bathroom. And only thing missing now is the clothes that I have to wash.
So you didn't even finish yet.
Yeah, exactly. But I promised to come game 2, and here I am.
Okay.
I'm running around the apartment cleaning everything, and I saw that the game was done. So
Very honorable of you. Okay. Sweet stuff.
I did not make my bed, no.
And you didn't really see too much of game 1, I assume?
I saw it was Viking Malians because I passed by, and I saw it
Okay.
was a long game. So thank God, because I was cleaning.
Okay, okay. Thank God, indeed. Oops. And, well, we will
I'm
jump...
coming, wait!
Okay. So we are not really jumping in game number 1. What you see here is not the game.
Can I catch up if I'm a little bit later?
Yeah, you can fast forward.
Nice.
So this is just a distraction, guys. As long as MbL is not in the game,
I'm here.
this is not officially the game. And we are not looking at dogao being Lithuanians and BacT Britons, which I earlier mentioned as being a pretty ugly matchup for Britons. Why is that, MbL?
That is because Lithuanians have fast-moving skirmishers, and in the Imperial they get also +1 armor on their skirmishers, which makes them really good against archer units, and Britain is an archer civilization. So if the Lithuanians get into late game techs, I think they have a pretty good advantage.
Okay.
So BacT was pretty unlucky here that dogao picked Lithuanians.
Yeah, I think so as well. And it's also like, it wasn't BacT having Britons as pick number 6? Yeah, he had pick number 6, and then still went for Britons now being down 1-0.
Yeah, that's not a good choice.
I personally think that Vikings and Britons are the two civs that suffer the most from KOTD Arabia. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, because I mean, with Vikings, it's so nice to be walled and stuff, but in King Desert Arabia, it's you need pretty big walls to get full walled, so it's not as strong as normal.
It's a very special person to be fully walled on this
Yeah,
Arabia.
indeed. I mean, it's not actually, like, honestly, it's not that hard to wall. It looks really difficult, but it's actually not that hard. I practiced a lot on single player to wall my map and have good economy management on the side of it.
You practiced walling against the AI.
Yes, I actually did. I said the way I did it was sending 2 to lumber camp, 2 on wood, and then starting walling, and then I sent more.
And what did the AI say?
He said, Waller.
Okay. Did you lame him as well? Or
No.
okay, yesterday we had a long topic about walling, and I was very vocal how much I think it should not be included in the game. What is your thought on that at the moment?
I think walls are good.
Laming was the question.
Oh, what you say? No, you said walls, dude.
Okay. Yesterday we had a long discussion about laming, and I was very vocal how little I like the laming. What is your thought on that at the moment?
I think laming should be in the tournament. Oh wait, by the way, dogao is making a wall and there's a hole there, but it looks like it's a tree because the tree is like sticking out. You see on the left. So I think he's gonna leave that open actually. We'll see.
Let's see about it, yeah.
But it does look like it's a tree there, right? You can't really see because the bamboo is like sticking out to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so about laming though, I think it should be definitely in the game. As you could see, the 2 games I lost yesterday was when I went forward to lame. I don't think it's a really good thing to do, to lame. I think it's a risky thing, and it really can't, like, sometimes it won't benefit you at all. So I think the laming should be in the game, because if there's no laming in the game, his dogao's walling, by the way, fully, so that's nice. If there was no laming in the game, then there would be like nothing for the players to worry about early. Just having that mental factor there that your opponent can lame you is really good, because that also affected Yo yesterday. I think that he has always in the back of his mind that I'm gonna go for his resources, and when I don't do it, it's gonna affect his scouting, for example, because he stays there at home protecting his boars instead of
Okay.
luring his there and stuff like that. So just having that mental factor there is actually really, really nice. Although I'm not gonna lame, for example. So the thing is that if there's no laming, then he can go, for example, he doesn't need to find his sheep early, because he can go straight to deer luring and live happily in peace. But if there's laming, he actually has to be active with the scouts. He has to actually think, I need to use my scouting sheep in the back of my base, and I want to use my scout in the front of my base, because then I have less chance getting my sheep stolen, for example, in the front. If he goes directly to the front, he will hit the sheep before I do. So just having that factor there makes it completely different in the early game.
Oh, sorry, I had you muted. So I had a question. Yesterday we talked a lot about laming, and I was very vocal that I didn't like laming. Could you maybe share your thoughts on that?
Shut up. No, but you see, do you get my point a little bit to this? Like,
Did you already answer?
yeah.
Okay. How much do you think luck is involved in laming, and how much skill?
Well, there is. Okay, if you want to bring in luck to laming, then you can bring out. If that is your argument, then you can bring out luck in any other aspect of the game. What is the luck factor that BacT actually has 2 back wood lines right now? And what is the luck factor that dogao can waltz to his TC and have a back main gold, while BacT has a forward gold near a hill? You know, like, if you want to bring in luck to everything, then you might as well not play the game.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. It's an interesting question, right? Most of the time we're trying to design maps to be as fair as possible, though. And still have some random factor to look differently.
Okay,
And
but then you also have the luck with monk conversions.
that should not be in the game, in my opinion, yeah. I've been vocal about that as well. Like, why do we have the 7 to 9 seconds, or whatever it is, 7 to 9
Because
waves?
that's what makes monk so interesting, because you want to invest into something that actually is a risk. Like, and also your enemy can think that, like, if there was a 3-second conversion time and you had monk under your TC and your enemy knew that it was a 3-second conversion time, he could just go run under your TC, snipe a villager in 2 seconds and run out again, because he knows that there's 3 seconds. What makes monk so nice is that you can camp monks under TC and you have a chance to get instant convert, which makes your enemy not actually able to go get that raiding in, you know, because he's scared that it will be an instant convert. So that's what makes monk so fun.
Okay. Yeah, you're making a lot of sense, right? It is in some form entertaining the luck factor as well. And I think, oh, by the way, we had a hole here. Scouts are in. It must have been between the archer range and the woodline there. Yeah, very likely. BacT will lose a villager.
It's so difficult to spot those holes. I've had so many of those because the woodlines are really, really tricky. And that's really bad for BacT. Like, he thought he was safe, and he doesn't want to get it. Oh, that's a really good wall by BacT.
Oh yeah.
Hitting a lot of scouts. Yeah, now it's fine, but he didn't want that to happen. It's a lot of idle time and a lot of wood invested to build these houses. Yeah, those holes are really annoying. I've had to deal with that a lot. Anyway, like, BacT is trying to deal damage with his men arms, and he can't really do anything because dogao's walled, and I was adding skirmishers. Skirmishers aren't really great against men arms, but it will keep him away. He can camp them behind his walls or anything, or something. I feel like dogao is in a really, like, prime position right now to take this game further, and the further the game goes, the worse it will be for BacT.
Oh, but overburied at the front, but sees it instantly.
Yeah, it's good that he saw it, and then... Oh, but he loses the wheel! No, he doesn't lose any wheel. That's really good for him, and BacT loses his scout too. So, and look at BacT's base now, because he had a quick wall for those scouts. He can't really make farms on the top of his DC. His farms are getting inefficient. He's massing archers, which won't be good against skirms, but I believe that when BacT goes cast stage, that he's gonna add 2 stable and go knight's crossbow, which could be very deadly for dogao.
Okay. Double stable. Not really the typical thing I would expect from BacT. I think he's more of the
At
one
least-
stable kind of guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be at least one stable, but he's gonna keep those archers inside his archer range all the way to cast stage, I believe. I'm not... Like, I would at least never move out against Lithuanians here.
Oh yeah, we have reverse colors from the last game. So that is my bad. But they changed, right? I'm a bit confused then.
What changed?
The colors. I think they changed colors from game 1 to 2.
What's your color on each?
Now I
I'm back
changed
red.
it. Yeah, that's what I had before. I changed it now to make it consistent with game number 1.
Oh, so back blue?
Back blue for me, yes.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
It
skirmishers
doesn't really, yeah.
having such an easy task of running away now. Can even micro some. Against
Yeah,
those
they're so
Megans.
quick. It's just unbelievable. But do you really consider Lithuania as a top 5 civilization? Or top 10?
Top 10, surely? Top 5,
Surely?
it's close.
So you would pick it in your draft no matter what?
I picked it as number 1 against HCM, yeah.
I don't know why all of a sudden people think Lithuanians are great. Because in the beginning of the game, they weren't. And now suddenly everyone loves them. No one really picked them in the beginning. No one really picked them in NAC, if I can remember.
They were picked like 2 or 3 times, yeah. The Max picked
Yeah,
them,
like-
I remember.
In like very late, right? In a best of 7, wasn't it?
I think it was group stage. I remember Valley game against Vipers Celt. Maybe it was a best of 7, yeah.
Like I personally prefer consistent eco bonus rather than a starting eco bonus that only lasts for a quick uptime. I mean, you can argue that Mongols are really good because of the hunting bonus, right? There's also just a quick eco bonus. But then again, Mongol doesn't like thrive in, like they don't really I don't know the English word, but they don't really do super well in cast stage. I would say the same for Lithuanians, even though their skirms are quick and stuff. Like Civs can get ahead of them in cast stage with that has proper eco bonus. Like for example, Britons who has cheaper Tanzer can actually get ahead in eco against Lithuanians and then kill Lithuanians early game. But if it goes really really late, then of course Lithuanians are sick.
Thing is, on this map, it kind of allows cast stage pressure to be rewarded as well. And Lithuanians, if they go for a lot of cast stage army, a lot of knights, that kind of guarantees you the relics behind it as well, which is so sweet.
Yeah, but then again, if you fight again, okay, let's say. Okay, let me think now. Would you say Lithuanians would beat Indians, for example?
Yeah,
For what reason?
halberdiers.
But I don't really think so. Because of the camel, like the camel pressure in cast stage, and if a
I think it
Lithuanians
just go pikeman monk in castle.
pike monk,
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know. It's tricky. Like I just don't like that Lithuanians don't have that nice eco bonus. But
Yeah.
obviously their start is good, and if you have a good start, then that will keep with you for the late game.
Also, especially at the start of KOTD, like people didn't know, like, is there an instant rush coming? What are the options? You can go for some wild ideas with the 150 food. So I think drafting it kind of keeps your opponent also scared. And you talked about it earlier, how being scared is really a thing.
They have a lot of
the thing
options in
flavor.
him, which makes them very interesting. I mean, they're so versatile, right? They even have bomber cans, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so as well, yeah.
They have like hussars, they have insane skirms, really good halbs except for last armor upgrade. But dude, Lithuanians even have bomber towers. Like what the fuck? They have everything, dude.
You might like them.
Monasteries work 20% faster. I didn't even know that bonus.
I didn't even know that either.
That's sick. Sometimes it helps to read the civs, I guess.
Yeah, one should do that more often, I believe so as well.
It's like I sometimes skip the team bonus. I don't know why. I don't think they're like OP.
I don't think they're OP either, but I clearly see them as top 10.
Yeah. So how do you think the game is going? I think dogao has a nice lead here. He's got a bunch of knights. He's collecting relics. He has access to skirmishers. It's weird for me that dogao didn't go more heavy on skirms, don't you think?
Yeah, that's what I really disliked in the first game as well. He went like Malians, full knights against Vikings, who went crossbow pikemen as well. And he really paid the price in Castle Age. Well, we see him losing 4 villagers here most likely. 3 only.
Yeah. He sent all his knights to maybe just like try to secure the middle relic. But he's massing a lot though, dude. He's gonna have so many knights that I think he actually could clear up this army from BacT.
Game number 1 worked in his favor as well, and there we didn't even have, there we even had the pikeman. Here so far no attack upgrade, and now he's jumping on it. Is he getting the monk? No, he doesn't.
Well, he got a conversion BacT. I think dogao should jump this army, and I think he's gonna take it. Don't you think?
It will be heavy losses on both sides, in my opinion. Oh, that's a really tight area, though. Hallelujah.
Yeah,
and
but
that's
the
a
knights
little
are
advantage.
the knights are cleaning it, I think. Wait, what?
That's such a tight area. Oh, look
True,
at how
there's-
he's getting the low HP knights away.
Yeah, that's good. Heal them up. But BacT actually managed to come out okay from that fight, but then again, dogao cleaned it up. The problem is that the BacT doesn't really have okay, he didn't really clean it up, but now he's cleaning. The BacT doesn't really have a lot left, so that gives dogao an opportunity to snag some relics. I see that BacT is trying to focus really hard on the relics. He doesn't want dogao to get those relics, to get that team bonus, get all the attack. But dogao is at least securing 2 relics here, I think. I'm not sure why I didn't go for the middle one. Let's see, dogao relic count is... Oh, it's 2 already, so actually 3rd. That's really decent, I would say. I would be happy with 2 relics even, if I was Lithuanians here.
And BacT will get 2 as well, so it is 2-2. Now grabbing the neutral one in the center. So will be the 3-2 advantage for dogao.
Did you just call a Did you say... Why did you call a relic neutral?
Because there were like 2 kind of at dogao side, 2 kind of at BacT side, and 1 in the center of the map.
But all relics are neutral.
But like the positioning on the map.
Yeah, I get it, but...
If you have 1 in your base, it's kind
no
of
point calling a relic neutral.
your relic.
No, nearly, like... It's not my relic, even though it's close to me.
Okay, what do you call a main gold spot of 7 tiles close to your TC? Is it your gold?
That's your gold, because it's a part of your main. But what do you call an extra gold that's close, like, in the corner, but it's
a neutral gold.
You don't call it your neutral gold.
No, I call it a neutral gold.
Yeah, yeah, but what's the difference then? If the extra gold is close to your base and the relic is close to your base, why is that not your gold then? Why? Okay, why is that gold in the right corner not dogao's gold?
It's dogao's neutral gold.
No, you fucking idiot. Oh god. You're just eating your own words here, dude.
What did I eat?
Your words.
Okay. Double mangonel now. Armies passing each other heavily. And BacT only saw the Siege Workshop. Is trying to make something happen. Now got Pikemen. Just such a similar game to game number 1 here.
Yeah, I didn't see game number 1, so yeah, I agree. It's very similar here.
You don't see any difference, yeah.
Okay. But the difference, I guess, is that BacT has more range on his crossbows.
Yeah, true. And less HP on his pikemen.
It's the same HP, but not the same armor.
True. No, it's not. It was
No,
Vikings.
BacT was Viking. Ah, okay, never mind. But then, okay. Then you're right. Then less HP on the pikes. But dogao doesn't. BacT doesn't really need a lot of pikes. He can defend with only crossbow.
BacT thinking about imping, by the way. Getting pushed away from his main gold. Has control over the other one. One very exposed there on the side. Oh, now getting close there. Knights don't really want to take this fight. Mango's shot could be massive. Goes for the 2 crossbow instead of trying to get the big hit.
Yeah, I mean, BacT's actually diving in on that Magna. I'm not sure about that, but he actually micros really well. BacT is taking really good engagements here. dogao is diving in on pikes, tons of monks, and the monks are getting only 1 conversion? Oh, that's so unfortunate.
And pikeman numbers weren't actually that great. I saw like 5 pikemen dying now, and that was shortly before him, and that's the repeat of game number 1 as well. So much army lost before, but that's a beautiful spot.
Yeah, that's a perfect spot. Like, it's completely fine. It's before imp, like, as long as he keeps the cost number up, it's fine. Britain archmages, they work faster, but there's no production from BacT. Okay, now he produces with multi-Q, that's great. More pikes coming out, another barracks, so it's gonna go help Arbalest. While dogao, he's still booming and pressuring. He's booming with 4 Tanceros though, so if dogao keeps BacT back long enough, then it's good. And there's a hole in BacT's woodline. If he doesn't see that, which I don't think he will, he's gonna lose a ton of villagers.
Oh, knights are around. I think there will be like 4 or 5 villagers dying maximum. Crossbows are around.
Better. Yeah. BacT has ballistics if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it does.
BacT does not have ballistics, by the way. He does not have ballistics.
Oh, okay. I don't have a fancy overlay like you do. But yeah, I think dogao is taking way too heavy losses here. Lost tons of villagers on this woodline. He's idling all his villagers right before imp. So BacT will hit imp with very little resources. And that is not good. Like that's like the same as being in cast stage. While dogao is booming up, untouched 4 times their economy. dogao's economy is looking amazing. He's adding 4 range, going for skirmishers, and skirmishers are gonna be able to hold dogao back. I think actually, BacT is dead.
I think so as well. The big problem is now he will soon reach imp. Look at his crossbow count, 13 at the moment. You want to reach imp with like 30 crossbows, 10 upgrade them to Arbalest. It is the repeat of game number 1. dogao's doing so much damage before BacT can...
It's not a repeat because game number 1 was super freaking long, dude. This is just a short game because dogao is killing him. I didn't see game 1, I'm just talking shit there. But yeah, this game... I mean, BacT will keep going because he's imp. But look at the villager counts. Look at BacT's eco.
Where should I look? He has 5 on wood at the moment, 12 on food. And yeah, his best eco is at the top, where he has 17 villagers on stone, and now 3 knights are arriving there.
Yeah, look at the perfect castle from dogao. Taking a nice position on the hill, taking away gold from BacT, and he's pressuring towards the main gold. And BacT thinks he maybe has a palisade built behind that outpost, I don't know. But dogao is about to break in, and BacT is not reacting to it. Losing the gold villagers too, and he sent new villagers to the gold, which is just getting raided, and he has to send them back. Oh, yeah. dogao has +4 attack on the knights. Really.
And that's even lacking the last attack upgrade, so he could have gotten more. He
could have got +5. I would go for +5. I would go all in cast there.
Well, but dogao, obviously a guy that loves aggression and tries to finish games early, so...
True that. Okay, so... so, dogao's gonna go imp. And the game's over, in my opinion. Sorry for not hyping this up, but dogao has played a very, very nice game here with a very good cast stage pressure. I think it all came down to the fight in front of backspace, where he lost all the 3 monks, all the crossbowmen almost, and a lot of pikes, right?
Yeah, and like not having ballistics really hurts as well.
Oh yeah.
He could have gotten so many more kills.
True.
Pikemen, no upgrades, and it felt like he felt that he needed to do some damage, which he really didn't. He just needed to survive and hold. Just hug the TCs, play defensively.
Yeah. Like the no ballistic is a result of BacT making more economy, right, and getting that imp faster. So he basically, by delaying the ballistics, you add farms instead. So how many farms are you getting instead of 300 wood? Need a math?
3.75?
No.
Okay, 5. Depends. Like, well, if you're Teutons, you get more.
Yeah. Yeah, but okay, so like 5 farmers.
Like,
that's actually
like 5, yeah.
Yeah, and instead of the university too, so like say 7, 8 farmers.
Oh, okay. Like 8?
Yeah, we do like 8 farmers, and that helps BacT to go in faster. So he was greedy there. So he wanted to go in faster instead of actually going for ballistics, and that cost him the fight at the front, I would say.
dogao just waiting for the upgrades now. Sits this one out. He won't waste any army for reaching him. One skirmish on the field, 32 knights now, and I think we're just waiting for the upgrades.
I think
and
as
then he
soon
goes
as
for the
BacT
kill.
reaches Imp, I think BacT will call it.
Okay, let's see.
You can look at the score difference too.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, never mind. He has that Asian fighting spirit, like they're really fighters. They don't give up.
Well, he finally got his Arbalest tech now. Gets +4 attack, but okay, Gibble's an aggressive castle in the center. Army value more than double for dogao, and that's not even including the relic extra attack there, so he just should wreck this army. It's like, that fight, I think BacT, if he sees the army, doesn't even need to kill a single unit, just resign. Because you get completely Rough Stomped in this fight.
Agreed. I don't think there's any hope.
dogao sees it. dogao has +4. He's waiting for Cavaliers.
Yeah, just
6
wait for
more
Cavalier.
seconds, and he ends the game.
Nah, he will fight it. He will fight it and end it.
He's taking for Halberdiers. And the Rough Stomping is happening.
Yeah. There's also a trap there, so it's okay. I should just... He will call it as soon as he loses Arbalest. Well, he got the castle up.
Congrats.
Congrats. Now he's getting ready to talk. Come on, BacT. Time to call it. There we go, GG. I think very well played by dogao. What do you think?
Well, Lithuanians clearly top 3 civilizations in the game.
Yeah, I think it was a poor. Okay, I think it was a poor civ pick from. Actually, I don't know if Britain's is a poor civ pick. They are strong, you know. They are good, but yeah, a little bit different play from BacT. I think he could have had this game, honestly.
I think Britons really suffer against Lithuanians. Like, you can't really fight against the skirmishers. They chase you down so nicely. Castle Age push isn't really a thing. Early imp is tough, because if you give up the map control in Castle Age, your opponent will get all the relics. I think Lithuanians just perform so well against Britons.
I guess.
What is the Britons play here for BacT to win against dogao?
Crossbow Knight, I think, and pressure in Castle Age.
Against Skirm Knight?
Uh,
Or Full Knight? I think you're getting clapped.
Skirm Knight should be dead to Crossbow Knight.
And do you go double stable Briton Knights with +2 then, or what?
I think maybe I will go for 2 ranges and then 1 stable. Then monks and pressure. Like, maybe even play 1 TC.
Okay.
That could be an option. Like, I don't want to take this game late, if I'm
Yeah.
Britons.
Yeah.
Like,
think so.
I want to play for the late game usually myself, so I want to have a either equal civ or a bit stronger, as I feel for late game. Obviously, I don't pick Koreans because they're amazing siege onagers, or freaking Persians because of war elephants. But you gotta think like at least some good civ for like something that can get you to the late game, right? If you play Mayans, they are pretty solid every age and can get you to the late game. And if you play Aztecs and Slavs and yeah, every civ on the board here is pretty good, except for Indians probably from BacT. BacT pretty weird civs. Actually, I do like Aztec Franks Cumans. They're pretty solid. But yeah, I want to get to the late game, and to get to the late game, you need solid civs.
Agreed. By the way, did you realize, like, he still didn't get ballistics, right, till the end?
Oh, really?
And
Oh.
do you know what's on the ballistics picture?
A cannon?
Shooting at
I don't know.
a
actually.
castle. So, a
Oh.
ballistic picture shows a bombard cannon that is not affected by ballistics shooting at a castle that is not even moving.
Oh, that makes no sense.
That picture is not really fitting there.
That's true, but how would you make the picture?
I would make it a clip of Leary moving as champions left, right, while longbows are shooting at him.
Oh, so you would have like gifs, you know, like
gifts, the ballistic gift there. Yeah.
you would have like moving pictures for every tech. so if you're going to wood chopping, you can do a like for example.
And he's just hitting faster. Yeah.
If you want Bosa, you can do like oh my god,
20% faster. Yeah.
20% faster. Oh god. Oh, that's silly,
and the farm GIF is just the full animation of a farmer getting a farm without horse color, and then the farmer with horse color.
Oh god. And like a full animation. So if you have to look at the mill for like 5 minutes to see if the farmer's out fast or not.
I think it's longer, yeah. It should be what is it, 175 farms. No, after horse color, it should be 12 and a half minutes or something like that, right?
Oh god. Yeah, worth.
Crop rotation could be an interesting game. Okay, game 3 on the way. BacT going for his first pick. Dogao goes for Slavs against the Aztecs.
I can't click.
Sorry. Still 1 minute 40 seconds to go. So no rush here. Game isn't officially starting before you join the game anyways.
Oh, we can't click it yet?
Yeah, I can. I'm in the spec delay.
Oh, really? Yeah, rejoin game.
We can say with $100 certainty that BacT is not winning this tournament. $100 certainty.
I will put $10,000 on that.
I'm not good at math. I'm not really sure what that sign means there. So, By the way, we have crazy support today again. I have to thank some people. We had Amorak subbing and gifting 5 subs, and we just have Instincts flying in with 15 gifted subs. Crazy
Instincts,
stuff.
Man. What a nice guy.
You know him?
You should,
you should stop by at MbL's channel. Okay.
No, you gift more subs to Neely if you think Dogao is gonna win, and then you donate to Neely if you think BacT is gonna win.
Okay.
Okay.
How much are you watching recorded games of players before you face them in the tournament?
He gifted you more subs.
25.
Dogao's gonna win.
Dogao support here. Holy moly, what's happening here?
I told you he's a nice guy. Idiot. You're like being stupid about it.
I don't think he is a big fan of BacT, though. I think he... No, I should never do that.
I think that if he actually thinks Dogao's gonna win, he should gift even more.
Yeah, I think that's
what happened? Gift over it.
I'm in it. It just started for me.
What? It stopped for me.
Oh, MbL. If I would sit next to you, I would hug you now.
Okay, I'm trying to... Okay, I have to rejoin the game again. I don't know what's up. Something's weird.
Instinct.
He gives him more!
That's it! Okay, I trust you now.
Guy.
I trust you now. Okay. No more predictions.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Is he German?
I don't know. He didn't say anything funny yet, so... He could be.
True.
He could be.
He could be. That's a big possibility, actually.
Instinct.
But you do say some funny things sometimes. So sometimes I don't think you're German, but your humor kind of makes you German as well.
Yeah, I'm like Tourette funny. Like sometimes it just slips out. Like I'm normally talking and then a joke.
Yeah.
That's how my brain
but
works.
But sometimes your jokes aren't funny though.
Yeah, that's just the normal German. And the funny things are like my Tourette tics.
I'm in the game.
I'm in the game as well. Eagle was hugging the TC there, and Elephant is doing some damage, but...
What do you think of Slavs Aztecs matchup?
You're the color caster. I'm play-by-play, so I have to ask you the question. What do you think of the Aztecs versus Slavs matchup?
Imperial, Slavs, but I wouldn't say Slavs is a civ I would feel comfortable getting to Imperial with against a civ like Aztecs. Because Aztec has a very, very good potential to kill you early imp. Yeah, you get to imp, but early, like, I want to go late imp if I'm Slavs there. And if Aztecs get that little advantage over you and kill you early imp, then that's no bueno. So I don't feel safe with Slavs there. But if I can fully wall my base and have 3-town centers, have knights or longswords out, and keep it even with Aztecs and make sure it doesn't kill me early, I prefer Slavs.
Okay. I think, especially with those playstarts, like dogao going heavy knights feels very likely here again. The question is, like, is Aztecs better at punishing a player going heavy knights than Britons and Vikings were?
Pure knights, yes, because I think the monk pike from Aztec can be pretty solid because they get really good eco behind this. So, oh, the elephant is almost killing his will.
I'm at 450, by the way.
I'm at 449.
Okay.
455.
Yeah.
I can't get further.
No.
Yeah, I don't know, Neil. It's really tricky. I think the civs are quite even as well. Like, I really love the Slav farm bonus. It's a really good one. And against Aztecs, I should think. I don't know. I would feel okay about it, honestly.
Okay, we didn't really talk a lot about the map.
Right.
Dogao again. Can't be too unhappy. 2 defensive wood lines, gold in the back, berries in the back. This is one of the better KOTD maps for him, surely. BacT on the other side. Not the greatest golds to expand, especially the second and third are very exposed. Main one kind of okay, but still not the greatest map when it comes to wards that I can see here.
With a map like this, I prefer Dogao's position. I would feel so uncomfortable walling early. For example, the villager to the right under berries against a civ like Aztecs, because the eagle can come snipe you. But I guess Dogao knows where the eagle is now, so... How did BacT lose HP?
He hacked the TC at minute 2. He went very early to lame, but directly went into it.
Okay, I'm not sure if Dogao knows that the eagle is home at BacT, but I wouldn't feel secure. Anyway, he's walling very... Like, look at the map. It's so good. I really prefer Dogao's situation here. Oh no! He's leaving a hole on his wood.
Is he though?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, no, he's walling now. Okay.
If anything, then it's between the barracks and the palisades.
No, there's no hole there, I
think.
It's hard to see, but I don't think so. I guess he will check as well. But, actually, could there be?
I think there could be. By the way, unfortunate thing, missed the sheep there. Dogao will find those quite easily.
BacT is playing so sloppy though.
That was really unfortunate that he didn't find those. Or what are you talking about?
Guess.
Sloppy
Yeah, but like the whole exploration, like sending, I don't know. Is it really necessary to send your eagle minute 2 to your opponent? Yes, there's a chance.
MbL lost, ironically.
Yeah, but you're down 2-0, and the elephants are behind your enemy's TC. Is there really a chance that you're gonna get an elephant with your
how
eagle?
did he know that? He could have just ran into an elephant and take it away.
No, in King of Desert map, the elephants are always behind the TC. So that's why it's so bad to lame in King of Desert map. It's either always behind or at the right on the side. It's never in front. It's made like that.
Today I learned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So laming elephants is super bad on this map. That's why I never really did it.
Oh. How did you do that in the map script?
I don't know actually.
The orientation?
That's why. That's the one thing to nerf lame, I would say. That's nice, but it makes it a possibility, right? Oh shit, is he gonna run into TC? No, it's not. Okay.
No, I think he's going at the bottom.
Yeah. But don't you think that's a nice way to nerf lane? Like, making the elephant actually like less accessible for your
By
opponent?
the way, dogao doesn't know that the bottom is open. Look at that.
What?
I think he thinks he's walled. Now
Oh,
he's
but
sending
now
a
he
villager.
checked.
Man-at-arms going forward though. He plays 4 man-at-arms.
Oh, but back this. Oh, he stops it. Oh, this is huge. This is so bad for Dogao. He thinks he's fully safe.
I think he can just wall it off. Maximum of when villager dies, probably none.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, but okay, but the reason why this is quite nice for BacT is that he doesn't get those 4 man arms on his face now. You know, because if Dogao was walled, he would send this to his base.
Yeah.
But now that he's walled, he has to defend with it.
Yeah, he already was like a solid 15-20 tiles away from his TC. And now
BacT is stuck! Oh, but Dogao sees it with scout. I think Dogao thought BacT had ran out, but he sees it now. That's nice scouting by Dogao.
Yeah, nice usage there. Surely, will he quick wall his berries? Looks like it. Misclicked there for a small moment, but did it in time. Villager still relatively exposed. Runs away.
If BacT picks 1 villager here, I would just go for it. Just 1 villager. I would go all in for it. Wouldn't even fight the man at arms. Just try to snipe 1 vill.
I think so as well. Makes way more sense. Those man at arms will never do anything once like 2-3 archers are out anyways.
Exactly.
Now takes the fight here. Scout low HP, runs away, and dogao will probably even win this 3-0. But I think BacT will have an easy defense after that. By the way, Instinct did answer. He is American, but with German heritage.
Who?
The
Oh, oh, Instinct. I didn't hear what you said. I think he has to gift me 50 subs so I remember his name.
Okay. Oh god. Oh.
I actually didn't hear what you said. Like I didn't hear that. You said
Yeah. I mumbled. It's my bad. You would never be that disrespectful in your life.
No.
Okay. What do you think about the Eagle edition for BacT? Doesn't make any sense to me. Like he has the archers to deal with the
It does
man
make
at arm
sense.
archer.
It makes a lot of sense.
Explain.
The thing is that he's making pure archers, so if Dogao goes for skirmishers, he has counter to skirms.
Okay. By the way, Instinct said there's no way that he will gift any subs to you. With how you...
He said
treated
no
him.
way. He said tell him that's not freaking happening. So I said 50 subs. So how about 100? Then we can say that that's happening.
Oh, sounds like a fair deal.
That's a good deal, dude.
Stretches the hand out for the handshake. Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't been a sellout in a while.
Tell him I. MbL? I.
Okay.
Okay, fletching now coming for dogao. Skirmishers and archers. Perfect that he builds some eagles against that. Okay, he considers gifting some subs on your stream.
I'm joking. You don't have to give me anything, man. I was kidding. I feel bad now. Like, if he ever gifted me subs, I would be like, no, dude, this is wrong. Should not happen.
But if you feel like it, Twitch TV MbL AOC.
Can you stop, Nila? You're making the situation much worse. Jesus Christ.
That's very untypical of me.
So, if there's anyone sub to me, can you unsub to me and subscribe to Neely?
Now?
Now.
No, okay. That's a new level of sellout even.
that's a way of making me bankrupt.
Yeah.
I'm done for. I'm not even gonna stream anymore. After casting with you, my career is over.
You can call Twitch as well, yeah. Could you send all my ad revenue to Nilly as well?
Oh god.
I was co-casting this one stream and I was very uncomfortable. Would be really nice.
Dude, I feel so bad for people watching ads, so I just send all the revenue to someone else. Oh god.
Oh. Okay, solid archer numbers here by BacT. 21-34 cast age timing, pretty solid. dogao will follow it up as well. What do you think should be his third building? Second archer range, second stable? I will answer for you, second stable.
Yeah, that's one archer and two stables, nice, because then you can go skirm knights. And skirm knights is actually super effective against meso saves, because the knights deal easily with eagles, and the skirms are there to deal with the potential pikes and crossbow from sticks. So really good combination, and skirms are actually really good to snipe monks with as well. And BacT is gonna go full eagles. I think he's gonna play this one town center. Look at all the villagers sending to gold.
2 barracks indeed, and I think if you want to go full eagles, third barracks should be on the menu. Not really having enough wood for that at the moment. And honestly, those 4 men-at-arms, we kind of laughed about them, which we rarely do on the stream. But they're actually kind of helping out against that then.
No, they're not. They're low HP and BacT does tons of crossbow. It's not gonna help anything, dude. Are you trying to trick your viewers or what?
Watch them go in. They will kill an eagle.
Yeah, but they're not gonna help later.
Bop, 1 eagle dead.
Okay, but
and you were laughing at them.
It had 5. The eagle had 5 HP. He could die to 5 skirms. Come on, man. You're trolling, actually.
He just killed an eagle.
Yeah, okay, dude. Congrats. What do you want?
Okay, now defensive tower at the gold. It is actually a crucial timing where BacT can do a lot of damage. As we can see, 21 military to only 5. Those 5 skirmishes, so no real fighting army. That's why dogao needs to rush out the defensive tower. I think some more walls between the wood line, the lumber camp, and the barracks could have been really nice to stall a bit more. Because that army can maybe even sit under the tower here. Where are the walls?
Yeah, it's looking really good for... for BacT here. Like, BacT finally has an upper hand against dogao. Taken off gold, so the knight production will be shitty. It's only +1 armor coming in for dogao, so that means those crossbow and eagles can actually deal with those knights fairly well.
Oh, and villagers being sent back to gold. What is happening here? dogao is super sloppy. And yeah, that was an underreaction. I'm a bit surprised. Untypical for dogao, who is so well known for, yeah, making the quick walls happen there. Lots of idle villagers. Look at that, 22 idle villagers. Barely any villagers working at the moment. More eagles streaming through the center of the map.
Yeah, I would say dogao has lost too much here to potentially recover, especially against a strong save like Aztec. And especially the situation BacT is in. Look, Monastery, 3rd barracks, he's gonna start collecting relics already. He's on it. He wants the W.
Throwing away those 4 men-at-arms really hurt him. Could have been lovely to stop this eagle raid now. Oh, tries to rewall, but actually that was a misclick. More eagles streaming in. Villagers dying. Skirmishers actually still tickling. dogao did clear up the right-hand side. Surprisingly close score here.
Yeah, but I don't know about the score. This the game says something else, you know. The BacT has full control, and I think a little bit more exploration for dogao also gives him a little bit of score boost. He killed a little bit more army, so but the economy is just huge, and that's gonna show in the future score as well. So look at the TC that dogao is building. BacT's building. That's pretty nice, securing that gold. I would like to see it maybe on the stone and wood there, but on the stone's fine.
The KD is actually way closer than the killed value. Look at that. dogao killed 600 more value. And yeah, that really reflects in the score. Yeah.
Oh, there's a hole in BacT's wall. Oh no.
2 houses. And that's something he just should have spotted. Uh-oh.
Easily.
Comeback time. There. Oh, that's unprotected villagers. If he spreads them well. Is he directly going for the gold? He goes for 1 will there. He needs to split those knights. Oh, that could be so bad.
No. I think it's good. It's okay for BacT. He's raiding dogao at home as well.
Well, if he loses 15 villagers on gold, it's not that good anymore.
But he has 2 TCs. And if dogao loses all the knights to do this,
he shouldn't. House down. There will be so many dead villagers.
So, if dogao loses this game, nearly, how do you describe... Okay, so in general, how do you describe?
Isn't this the moment where we hypecast because all the villagers are
Holy
dying
shit,
here with knights in the gold?
It's true. There's a lot of villagers going down, but BacT is converting all the knights. I think this is completely fine for BacT. He's got 2 town center production. He's just gonna send the villagers back. dogao doesn't have almost no more reinforcements. BacT is on 3 town centers now, nearly. This is bad for dogao. This is not good for him.
Okay.
Loses all the army.
Now you can ask your question.
Actually, I didn't mean to say it was bad for dogao. I mean, that's the only thing he can do, right? He has to raid the BacT all the time. He has to go all in here because of all the vills he lost. But he can barely produce. His eco is a mess, and it's not really a mess, but it's really weak. And BacT is in full control. Look at the minimap, how he expanded. dogao is in a little circle. BacT is all over the place, and he has full control over here. dogao is going. So I was gonna ask you about Brazilian players in general and their mentality. How would you describe their mentality? Because I think this reflects on all the pro players, like not all Brazilians, but the pro players of Brazil. Many of them, at least. I have a little theory about them. I want to hear yours.
I think it won't matter at all what I'm saying. You will already have your strong thought that will completely overshadow whatever I'm saying.
Yeah. But like, a winner.
Yeah, that's
a winner.
Nearly,
I'm talking about winner-loser mentality.
Okay. I will just say I think Fire doesn't have the great mindset. I don't know about anyone else. But Fire is really shaking. No matter if he wins or loses, he doesn't have the greatest mindset going into a series. What's your idea?
Okay, so I think the what happens when many of the Brazilian players lose, what I've seen from the Nations Cup and their streams and stuff, or and tournaments and stuff, is that once they start losing, they come into this evil circle they can't get, and they tend to give up a little bit easier. You know, not that they play a lot weaker the next game, but if something goes wrong the next game after they got killed, they tend to resign faster.
Okay.
And they tilt a little bit harder.
I'm not sure if how good you're at geography. Are you confusing Brasilia with Argentina?
No, not with Nico. No, I feel like it's the same kind of mindset that Nico has. That happens with dogao, MbL, Fire, etc. I'm not trying to like disrespect them or anything, but I'm saying when they start winning, when they win 1-2, they have really good mentality. They play extremely strong. Although yes, dogao is losing now, I think he was in the game number 2, for example, insanely strong. If he lost the first game, I think you will see a different dogao.
Okay. So you say Brazilians tend more than other players to go for X2-0 series.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they come. I think like their moods, like from what I've seen from the. I'm not saying Brazilians in general. I'm just saying that like their group. You know, we had like a group of 5 Brazilian players that are in the top. They tend to become really like sad when they and a bit whiny and stuff when they lose. So that affects their gameplay and future games a lot. So it affects the results of their games, in my opinion.
Okay.
Am I not allowed to say this? Is this a bad thing to say? Hello? Of course I
think this is the moment where we should go for hypecasting, because Eagles are now in the wood line and killing lots of villagers here. dogao will lose quite a bit, drops below 40 villagers and has to GG this one off. Perfect analysis throughout the game, always staying on topic. This is Age of Empires at the best class. dogao slipping with his mindset there, although he was leading 2-0. Quite surprising to me. I'm always a big fan of his mindset, always stays sharp. But BacT, a guy that is so good at coming back, like every single Vietnamese person in the world. And yeah, that's why we see him taking the series back to 2-1. No surprise to me if you know anything about people.
So what I'm trying to say is that it's not like I don't tilt or anything if I get into a of course
every Norwegian does, right?
Okay, apparently I'm racist as well. Okay.
The,
So if
the,
I say
the
okay,
race
saying
of Brazilians.
okay, okay. uh, yeah, okay. So anyway, I don't know what to say. I was just talking about the player's mindset from Brazil. I'm not saying like it's because they're from Brazil. It's just that we have 5 group of people that I'm so tired of chat. I'm trying to read chat while explaining and it just gets worse. It's like it's impossible. It's like talking
To me.
yeah, to you. It doesn't work. And people think I'm racist and rude. I'm just trying to explain their mentality for future contests and the future result of this set. And people are like, "Oh, dude, you're so fucking racist, man! I can't believe that you said that dogao might get tilted if you lose a game. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You guys are so stupid, chat. You guys are the worst chat ever. Stop! I don't want to listen to this. I'm just trying to explain the set, and you're making fun of me saying I'm racist. I don't want to.
You don't want
God.
to. Okay. You know that you don't have to read the chat?
But I'm trying to get everyone on the same terms to understand what I'm trying to say.
So everyone has to understand what you're saying.
The problem is that the viewers here forget that I've been playing this game for many, many years, and I've been playing with these same guys for many, many years, because this is a community of probably 30 top players, and I know these players a lot because I've been playing with them for many, many years and talking with them for many, many years. I've been watching them for many, many years. And since I'm trying to explain this, all of a sudden I'm racist. This doesn't make sense. I'm just trying to explain people that are new.
And don't have a major in etymology.
What? So wait. So when I said that BacT had that Asian mentality that he didn't want to resign, I'm all of a sudden racist because Asians have a mentality of fighting on? And when I said Asians, I meant Yo, Vivi, BacT, Tim, because they don't resign late. When I said Asians, I didn't refer to fucking China and Japan. It's so fucking stupid, dude. I'm so pissed. Oh my god.
Okay, I think we will take an ad break here.
This is the dumbest map ever. Fucking shit. I hate arena so much. I will never play it. You heard me. Like super one bug. Back. Like super one bug. Back. I don't understand. How can people enjoy playing shit map like that?
And we are back, guys. 1 minute 20 in the spec delay. And
Hi, Neely.
we all came down. Hi, MbL. How are you doing?
Doing great.
So we have a very interesting matchup here. We had apparently some issues because ACCM joined the lobby, and I only think ACCM joined the lobby to do some translation work for BacT there. So I don't really know what happened. There was some delay, so we didn't miss any of the games. 50 seconds in the spec delay. And we will have dogao going for his pick number 1, Chinese, and goes against humans of BacT. What can we expect of BacT's approach here?
I have to get into the game first. BacT approach is humans. I'm expecting a really quick uptime to go for a second TC. And go for Feudal Boom. And then maybe into Kipchaks. What's the Galsiv?
He's Chinese.
Oh, Kipchaks is not really an option then, I think. Maybe.
Okay, why is Chinese so good against Kipchaks?
I like Kipchaks against cavalry and not really against archery, you know? Because Kipchak is a very squishy thing, so I don't know, it's tough to say. I don't think I would feel comfortable going Kipchaks against them. But then again, what do I know? I'm just a guy who has no experience with the game and don't know any of the players, so why am I even talking? Why am I even here casting? I'm just a like random guy just ranting about the stuff I don't know about, you know.
I didn't want to say it that way, but if you already said it.
Yeah, it's like I don't even like who am I, you know?
I see a pretty good CC spot between
the.
I know that's actually we're looking at the Chinese player, Mr. Dogao, and
that's not a good TC spot that you showed on stream, by the way.
I know.
Because the berries will be eaten, so it'll be shitty
no,
spot.
it is the Chinese player as well.
Yeah, like but you said it would be a good TC spot for BacT, but you thought you were looking at BacT. So it's not a good TC spot.
Neither. It is not because the berries will be eaten.
Exactly. I'm so mad.
Do we need a longer break?
No.
Okay.
I'm calming down. I'm on the way to calm down.
On the way to calm down. Okay.
Like, if someone fires me up, it takes a little bit of time, alright? It's just... just very, very.
You know that not someone fires you up, but you fire yourself up?
No, because if everyone agreed with me in the first, like, don't.
If
Okay,
everyone agreed with me.
no, so shut up. It's not what I'm trying to say. Like, I just said my opinion, and then people were like really
Wrong.
rude.
Okay. Rude,
So
yeah. Yeah.
if people don't agree with the opinion, I respect that. I just said my opinion, like from my experience, because I've been in the scene for a long time, right? So I would think that people, ooh, I don't like when BacT kills the Rhino with the TC. I
Goes
would
for
like,
30 watts.
yeah, he's copying me. No, I think that's because he wants the TC early. He's
I
gonna
think
trap his builder.
there's the chat exactly. Yeah, I
MbL,
saw it as
you're
well.
amazing. Please never change.
Yeah, he did. A little bit.
Alex, by the way, thanks for the what looks close to be $30, saying that you're an amazing MbL and that you should never change.
Oh, I love Alex.
Colors are switched again, then we will fix that.
What do you think of the house of BacT? Wouldn't you see that a bit more forward so we can make a straight line down to the wood line?
Yeah, feels a bit better, right? And then one straight line in front of the
Gold.
main gold, while left hand side, and I think it's
BacT's
a relatively good
very
map.
Nice. Yeah, BacT's nice. BacT's map is very, very nice. Like, I practice walling on single player with much worse map than this. Why are you laughing at that? I actually practice my build order with walling super early, okay?
Okay, yeah, that's what people aren't doing enough. I honestly think that. Oof, that was close. I think people are practicing too little against AIs. Like I did a lot when I
Why are
tried to
people
learn.
making fun of practicing walling? Oh my god, don't you understand that this is a $50,000 tournament? Are you gonna play open when you go drush against scouts? Are you gonna get scouts into your base because you choose to play open? No, of course you're gonna freaking wall. You don't want to have an open base against someone who's going heavy aggression. You want to be safe behind your walls. It's logic, chat.
Okay, what difficulty did the opponent's AI have?
It doesn't matter.
Did you win?
You're so stupid. Ooh. You're such an idiot. Holy shit. Oh. I fucking love you, dude. Oh, you're so funny. Actually funny. Oh, oh god.
So you lost.
No. I didn't try practicing killing the AI, okay? I practiced until minute 8, went up to feud, and I resigned, went for a new game.
GG next.
GG next.
3.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think happens this game? I think dogao goes for Drush TC into full aggression, while BacT goes for double TC boom and tries to survive. So if the aggression fails from dogao, BacT wins the game because he has more vills. When I say aggression fails, is that dogao is not going to be able to kill BacT's second TC. BacT hits Castle Age with more villagers and is able to defend the pressure. If that happens, dogao loses because he's going to be less on vills and the pressure is gone. But if he manages to get a successful pressure going on, by, for example, killing 10 villagers and disrupting BacT's economy enough, I think dogao is going to win this game. By the way, have you noticed a lot in King of Desert maps that the sheep tend to spawn on the edge of the map? That's something I...
Not really. Oh, overchopped at the front. Or
man.
failed walls? Or what happened there? That's ugly. That's already a villager down. And he doesn't even have loom.
Oh my god, I hate these kind of mistakes, you know, like... Especially in important tournament games, you have to make sure that you're not making these kind of things, you know? But obviously it happens. It happens to me too, probably. But it's just so annoying to watch and it's sad because it's a deciding game and it's important to
think it happens to you less often. I think you are one of the cleaner guys there.
How was your date last
Where?
night,
Where?
MbL?
Cleaner in what?
Clean when it comes to having no holds, to
That's true.
yeah,
I usually
having
don't.
proper walls.
I usually don't let people in my base too
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah. Like sometimes you really see that you do some proper cleaning.
Okay. So it's really bad for BacT that he got pushed off the berries because he really needed those berries to keep his TC production. And if I was BacT, okay, how do you think about this idea? Send those five villagers, for example, those 3 idols and those two straggling trees guys, to go fight off those militia, together with your scout, to get your berries back before your mill dies.
I think that could make a lot of sense, but he ignores that idea. Did he get horse color? Yes, he did. Now sends a villager to repair that.
He's housed.
Something that you would never happen to you either.
I only get housed because my production is amazing, first of all.
Okay.
I'm really fast player and I create a lot of units. Very fast.
Okay.
But no, I think BacT is making too many mistakes to win this game, to be completely serious. Like, first losing his berries, then getting housed. He also had 3 idols under his TC for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just... This is too many mistakes to not get punished by a player like dogao, in my opinion.
Look at that,
But
dogao.
it's just my opinion. It doesn't really matter because I'm just who I am. You know.
Dogao is somewhat scared, or is that auto scout? How he's
Chat thinks
scouting?
BacT's gonna win
Okay.
because it's chat. They don't agree with what I say.
Yeah, I think dogao is in the way better spot. Goes double stable. Just want to see one forward siege workshop, and lamed that zebra. And it will be really tricky for BacT. Now goes on to gold, but not a pretty gold at the side either.
Yeah, this is gonna be a double stable pressure from dogao, and double stable pressure, Neely. What does that mean? Does that mean dogao will add more town centers?
No, it won't.
So he's gonna go all in.
Yes, it does.
That means if BacT holds off those knights,
Yes, he
housed
wins. He got housed again, really? Oh, yeah.
like full housed. Okay, so in my position, or in BacT's position, I would make a double barrack right now and go for full spears. But wait, BacT hasn't scouted that. What dogao's doing? What? What is doing with his scout?
He was trying to push the zebra, but yeah, he didn't scout. After feudal age, he just stopped by. Didn't see any of, like, he saw some walls, saw some villagers on gold. Is he scared of archers? He saw 4 villagers on gold.
I don't know, dude.
But the timing was too late. By the way, 16-15 Drush FC. Pretty clean by dogao here.
Very good, very good. Especially with Civ like Chinese. Like, Chinese usually late with the Drescher C, you know? So it's very nice. And I played Cumulus the other day and I faced a siege pressure like this, siege knight pressure. And I died to Scorp Knights because I couldn't stop it. But if it was just like about like coincidence that I could hold it or couldn't because of some units getting stuck here and there. But dogao, I mean, BacT hasn't done anything in response. And if he's not doing anything, he's not doing spares, he's not doing towers, he's not doing a single unit, he's easily gonna die to this pressure. The siege will just...
Is he trying to make something happen? Oh, even killed the scout now.
Yes.
That means dogao will have a lot of vision. Did show the defense upgrade. Nice quick wall at the top. Stone needs to be walled as well. Needed the second building to click up. Maybe juggle a bit with the resources. Can click up now. Has a nice villager lead of 16, but Mangonels will now knock at the front door. And he's going up to Cast Age on the main TC.
Ooh. Yeah, but he doesn't know about siege. The Mangonel, sorry. He has no idea it's coming. So
Now he knows.
now he knows, and this is gonna be rough. But if BacT holds, as I said, There might be a chance.
Tough. What is he transitioning into? It has to be Kipchaks, but the
Yeah,
TCs are very open. The gold spots are very open as well. Not
If he
going
takes-
to be pretty.
If he takes minimal losses here, nearly, I think he can do it with Kipchaks. He can pressure this back. dogao doesn't have economy at home. If he pressures these things back, he will be okay.
Oh, but minimal losses is a tricky thing.
Yeah, and everything's knocking on his doors. The militia, the knights on the top, the knights on the bottom, the mangonel. Everything's like blinking for BacT right now. There's attacks going on everywhere. And imagine how much multitasking that is. It's just insane.
Yeah, he needs to repair kind of at 4 different spots, and now the gold is being pushed away as well. Mangonel is coming
Oh,
over.
the 2 villagers stuck! Oh my god, this game! I'm so mad seeing that. But he actually got away.
Every
2
single
villagers.
villager will make it home.
Yeah.
2 still eating some more shots. Will reach castle edge, but it has to be the castle. But where's the good castle spot?
Ooh, 2 villagers died under the TC.
Military count 15-0.
I think in the mid of his TCs, I would place the castle. I don't even know. There's so many knights. There's too much.
But then you don't have any gold.
Yeah, he's breaking in on the
On the
palisade.
Oh, that's so ugly. Even 50% more HP. And knights are in.
Yeah, this is not minimal damage. This is maximal damage. This is like, I don't think he can take more damage than this. It's not 2 more meals on the TC because he garrisoned, and 1 more.
Now villagers are rushing out, trying to get the mangonel.
But the knights are coming.
Oh, but still, he will lose the left-hand side TC, guaranteed. More villagers there as well. Villager difference is now down to 6.
And BacT doesn't have, as far as I can see, fletching or anything. So fletching at least to prepare for the Kipchaks would be nice, but he hasn't done preparations. He loses another wheel under the TC. BacT is in big trouble here, nearly.
Absolutely is. 2 Magnals still active. Where is he getting gold now? Probably needs to use the market. TC still firing, getting some kills against the Knights. They're slightly sloppy by dogao, who's still playing 1 TC all in. Now the first military unit of the game by BacT at minute 22 and 30 seconds.
Oh man, I feel a little bit bad for BacT, but then again, this was so much greed. He didn't even respond with the barracks to try to stop this. He didn't even do like anything. He didn't even scout what dogao was doing. He asked for this. He got housed twice. He had 3 idle villagers. He lost his berries. But imagine if those mistakes didn't happen. Imagine if he kept his berries alive at least. Housed, yes, that happens. But keeping your berries alive would be ideal in this situation.
2 Magnals now dealing with the first TC there. Doubt did make some crazy aggression happen yesterday against Leary with the 0 TCs. So BacT still in the lead there. But, well, Doubt did get to solid Kipchak numbers. Had some safe gold, some safe wood. I don't really see any gold control at the moment. Didn't even try to sneak to the top.
Oh man. I feel this is the end of BacT here, nearly, and I don't see a way back, do you?
Not really.
Is there a way back?
Such a caster joke.
I know, I'm nearly now!
Okay, goes to the gold at the top there. And not just taking the house, obviously not the most important thing, knowing that there's a castle up. And, well, the Kipchaks will now dance against the Mangonels.
They will probably clear the Mangonels too, because they're pretty good against them. But I still like dogao's position there. I think that TC is gonna go down because the castle can't reach. BacT is now reaching in, but the one Mangonel hit, all those Kipchaks go down. Oh, that was really close. Nearly, this is
Splits away Scorpion now being added. That's a bit surprising to me.
this is rough.
And actually, Kipchaks benefit so much from the first defense upgrade, because then they don't die to one shot of a Mangonel. They have exactly 40 HP and Mangonel does 40 damage. Am I wrong? Probably, right? You've probably eaten several stones.
I don't.
Am I? Am I?
I don't really know if armor affects that.
I'm pretty sure. Should be something for testing, guys. Okay. Half of the chat is saying I'm right, half of the chat is saying wrong.
Neely, can I ask you a question?
You already did.
Can I ask you 2 questions?
You already
Can
did.
I ask you 4? Can I ask you 4? You're such an idiot! God damn it! I can't.
Oh god.
I want to ask you more questions then. Can I ask you more questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you happy with today's co-caster?
With Jordan, you mean? Well, he's only there in set 3 and 4.
Are you disappointed in me?
In your life choices or in your co-casting?
In my co-casting?
Then no.
Is this one of my worst co-cast performances ever?
I don't know. I need to see all your co-casts to answer that.
Will you ever invite me again as a co-caster?
Well, it did sell out quite some nice sub numbers, so that was lovely.
Okay.
So if money is looking slim for me, you will
Let's
get a call from me.
Okay, let's ask the chat then. Has today's co-cast been okay? Yes or no?
Type a 1 in the chat. And we obviously know that chat is always wrong. So everyone who types
What?
1...
I thought... What? Why are everyone typing 1? I thought chat hated me. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. But chat is always wrong. So they actually want to say 2.
No, I said chat was always right earlier.
Did you?
Yeah, and I said I was wrong.
Ah.
Exactly. But Neely, I have to go.
Okay.
I think it was fun casting with you, but the game is over.
You think
so.
it was fun casting? Okay.
But it was fun, Neely, and
you're still
I have to leave, but it was amazing though, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry for my outburst, but I hope you guys understand where I was coming from. Like, I was just okay. I'm not gonna go into it again, because then I just get angry again. But I love you guys. See you guys there. Neely, have a good cast with Jordan. It's gonna be a way better cast than me.
GG MbL, thanks for being around and giving all your insights on Age of Empires and beyond.
Alright, have a good one, dude. Peace.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay, so many kip checks going down, and that is a snowball that's not going to happen then if you lose like 8 kip checks like this. So many knights getting the kills in dogao, actually having a 26 villager lead now. Still the beautiful position, gold control not really there, and kip checks really could have benefited from bloodlines in this spot. Husbandry obviously not an option here for humans, but they're already walking a bit faster. Mangonel gets a good shot off. Scorpions to finish this one off. Another 4 kip checks going down, traded off against 1 Mangonel. Not what you need.
Supporting MbL's next co-cast.
Shotzi, thanks. And now I can interact a bit more with the chat, but obviously we're trying to focus on this game a lot as well. And castle is cancelled here. Villager will be punished for her idea. Villager's being sent forward, and that is going to be a pretty deadly castle. Earlier Im should be on the menu for dogao as well. BacT just staying in this game for so long, simply because if he loses this game, he is out of KOTD, finishes 12 to 16, kind of the same money as 9th to 12? No, 16th to 13th. And 12th to 9th get the same amount, I believe, so doesn't really matter that much, but yeah, would have loved to keep his dreams a bit longer alive. I'm actually pretty pleased by how he played, and
love you, MbL.
Feared a bit that the era of BacT is over. After he married, after the Red Bull events, it kind of felt like he couldn't really bring the performances that we were used to see from him. But certainly had some strong showings in the qualification rounds. And also here, obviously, facing Viper in the first match is never ever going to be pretty. And here, yeah, it were some sloppy plays in there. But dogao, obviously a guy that makes you look pretty weak as well. $750, something that you can buy some
MbL
nice stuff.
co-cast always amazing. Keep it up, please.
Says the poll. Thanks, my man. Looks like the whole Chinese era is over. Well, it just seems like the Chinese player is winning here. So, why not surrender? That's what I'm just trying to say. You're trying to squeeze that 0.5% that you think you might have in this scenario. Although you probably won't have it, right? 117 food, 13 farmers against a guy that is on the way to imp. Just one trap kills everything you have at the moment. Not going to be pretty. One scorpion around, villagers. We'll probably get that cast up. BacT literally had a kid like 4 days ago. Okay. Congrats to him then. Somebody just dying. The castle goes up though, and not unlikely that we will see the GG timing, and the two crazy sets are going to happen. The winner matches Hera, Tedo up next, and after that the Viper against the Max. Jordan will be around for the co-cast for those. More stables here. We will see full camels, but most likely we will simply see the GG timing without the smoke break in between after dogao reaches imp. BacT is Asian, so he never surrenders, right? MbL taught me that. Okay. Now another caster. Just want to double down on the trap production here. Is blocking the gold, is blocking the wood there. BacT looking at the score could maybe think, okay, this might be tough, and indeed he agrees finally. 3-1 there, did try to fight back, but as I said, over for quite some time now. And the final score will be 3-1, so dogao will get his rematch in case the Max loses. Otherwise, he will face the Viper if the Viper is falling to the Max later on tonight. Well played by dogao. He will get his time to prepare, his time to look through the recorded games of the first set he played against the Max. Maybe draw some conclusions, improve in some ways. Maybe he wasn't happy with his play. This one was surely pretty solid by him. And very knight-based though. So I think a player that is very heavy prepared can go for camels, can maybe go and prepare some pikemen and find some kills there. But, well, it worked out at least thus.